All right, you guys, and welcome. And first, I just want to thank you for watching. I know there's many other things you could watch, but I want to thank you for watching me, right? And I hope I can bring some value to your day, your life, and our existence as a whole. With that out the way, I also want to thank us, and I want to thank you for just everything. Thank you for yesterday, and thank you for tuning in, and thank you for making the comments and all that stuff because it makes a difference. If there was no people on the planet, I don't think I would do this. No, I'm sure I wouldn't do this because there'd be nobody to watch. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys today about consistency. And now, when I'm saying this, let me just preface this: everything I say, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of self-serving because I'm really saying it to myself. I go back and I watch my videos and I go, "Yeah, you need to do that." So, thank you for allowing me to have this time to teach me, and you just kind of watch and give me tips and pointers. So, I want to talk about consistency. We all know that you have to be consistent on social media, right? If you're not consistent, people don't watch. They go, "Oh, I don't know when the last time you posted." The algorithms are like, "Oh, it's not consistent." They don't promote your stuff, right? If you go to school. But let's just go back. So if you're in kindergarten, have you ever seen a kindergarten? Maybe some kindergartners, I don't know, but a kindergartner that says, "You know what? I'm done with kindergarten. You know what? I just want to go to fifth grade. Yeah, I don't know that first through fourth. No, I don't need that." No, they got to be consistent. They got to learn the information, learn how things are done, learn the education, and then they progress up the ladder. Right? Consistency. We all know, and I've been there. You don't pay your car note, and you're not consistent. Well, they may take it back. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say you have to be consistent with everything. You ever watch a TV show and you're like, "Wow, I really like it," and then the episode comes on, you're like, "I really like it," and then you don't see anything for like 3 weeks or 4 months or a month, and then it come back on, you're like, "Nah, I don't even know what that was even about. I'm no longer vested." Right? Consistency. And I'm saying that to you, really saying it to myself. So I want to make sure that in this we really talk about what does it take to be consistent? Because life be life, and I ain't gonna lie. We know, you're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this on Tuesday," and then all of a sudden something happened. You're like, "Damn, it's Thursday already! Crap, I forgot to do that." I don't know how many times I've had those moments where I'm like, "Oh my God, I meant to do that, and I didn't get a chance to it, and now I'm not being consistent." And as a response, I might let some people down, or I might not have done this or done that. So do we beat ourselves up about it? Of course, we're human. Of course, we're gonna do that. Or sometimes we get defensive and go, "You know what? It just happens. It just happens." And that's not the right attitude to take. But we're human, and I get it because once again, I've done it. So I say that because what I'm trying to do now is to get more consistent in my postings. Now, why, you might ask? Well, let me tell you why. It's self-serving. So when I'm more consistent, this algorithm on these different platforms, as well as even on our television network, people watch. And television network is different. They watch and they are engaged, and they come back regularly, and we can put advertisements on certain things, and so we can generate revenue. On the social media, same way. They promote more when you're more consistent. When they promote more, I can mention more things and talk about more things and get the message out to more people. But I got to be consistent. We have a show called the Veressa Show, and we got back for Super Bowl Media Week, and we just got backlogged with so much stuff. We're trying to catch up now, but we have a phenomenal cast of voice actors, and I know they're probably saying, "Hey, when's the episode come out?" We've already sent the right stuff, and I'm like, "Okay, we're getting to it," and that has really been something that's been bothering me because I need to be consistent. I should have had like the fourth episode out by now, but I was so bogged down with this other stuff because life be lifing, like we said. But I got to be consistent because you go tune in to watch a show. If you don't see just 1 or 2 episodes, no, it might be kind of neat, but then you're like, it's not consistent. So I'm working on that. What are you working on in your days to be consistent at? We know you can't lose weight if you don't exercise consistently, right? I mean, yeah, you could get a tummy tuck and all that stuff, but if you keep doing the same things you've done before, it's going to go right back to the way you were before, right? We all know this. I mean, there's a thousand excuses, a thousand examples, and there's, like I said, a thousand excuses we have for not doing it, a thousand examples I can have of how it works. But I want to talk to you guys today and talk to you about something I saw that I was like, oh, that's interesting. What do you think happens when a person has an idea? And I'm gonna get too down the rabbit hole here, but person has an idea for a concept, and then you kind of think about it, or they might mention it to somebody, and then they see that exact same thing. Maybe it's a few months down the line, or maybe it's a year, and you're like, "That was my idea. I didn't tell nobody, or only told my friend who I know wasn't telling nobody, or you know what I'm saying." But you see your idea somewhere, right? And you think, "Man, if only I had done that." Now somebody else is making all those millions, and that could have been me, right? Because once again, you got to be consistent. You got to follow through. Some was it what actor? I'm trying to think that told me that. He said the most of the problems that he sees with people are is they don't follow through. They're not consistent. And was it Will Smith that said 90% of the issue is just showing up, being consistent. And he actually in his biography, and I mention his biography a lot because I read that he had got some job. Maybe you guys can put it in the comments and remind me. But he had got some job just because he showed up. Just because he showed up, and the other people that were supposed to be there, the other actor, I guess, didn't. They're like, "Hey, you, can you do this?" Yeah, and he got it. Sometimes just showing up allows you to really get that break, you know. And I don't know how many times over the years where I've done things where people haven't shown up, or somebody showed up who wasn't supposed to be there, and they wound up getting the opportunity. So you got to be consistent. You got to follow through, and those things are kind of linked, you know. Um, it was I was talking yesterday. It was snowing yesterday here. I didn't. They mentioned that it snowed out in this part. We're about 2.5 hours north from the Bay Area, and they mentioned it about probably when I went to Walmart. We first bought the home about 7, 8 months ago, and they said it was really bad last year, but it's not normal. So I was like, okay. Now if it's like around, like I said, October, November, December, maybe even January, yeah. Oh my God, it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow. Nada. Then last night it's snowing, and I'm like, oh crap, it really snows here. Now it was a little flakes probably about an hour ago, but they dissipated, and all the snow is gone. You know, it's fun to look at, but you don't want to shovel it. It was like 33 degrees, and I was like, this is California, right? But um, wow, I was going somewhere with that, and I totally lost track. But I tell you, it was a good thought when it started out. It just didn't transfer. Anyway, so I don't want to take much of your time. It's a Sunday. Go out, do something, try and stay dry. It's been raining like crazy. So we totally get that. So, that being said, I guess I'll wrap this up. Please don't forget to visit the link below and check out and how to interact with me. See behind the scenes footage, see some merch, see some podcasts that we're rolling out and everything. So we are so excited to really be launching this platform. It's really a great, and it's will help me be more consistent. And as I'm hoping that you guys will see the value in it too. So if there's anything, like I said, once again, oh, that's another thing too. We are looking for people. We love working with creatives. That's why we started this. So if you've ever said, "Hey, I got an idea for a show," you have an idea? Let's talk about it. Put it down in the comments, or you can DM me if you don't want people to know. Now, this is not a message for solicitations. We're not going to take your idea. Just ideas on what you think. Something like, we had a, and I'm going. Some people. One person said to me, "It'd be great if we could do like a car chase through the streets of Oakland, and we could blow up buildings." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll forward that on to Jerry Bruckheimer." We ain't there yet, okay? But if you have an idea for a sitcom, if you have an idea for some kind of maybe drama piece or something like that, that's within our budgetary um, accessibility, then please let me know. I'm always looking for creative ideas. You ain't got to give all the details. You can say, you know what, I was thinking about following two squirrels around, see what that's like. Hey, maybe we can do that. Maybe we put a little camera on the squirrel and follow them around. Who knows? Somebody might watch it. So, if you're interested, DM me, put it in the comments. I read all the comments, and I'll definitely check it out and get back to you. All right. Well, you guys, I'm gonna go back because I got to work. Because it's Sunday and we still working. We work Monday through Sunday. Okay, don't stop over here. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye now.